Hello, my name is Siti Noalina Bedehar Anwar and my metric number is 73837. So, today, I'm going to talk about our proposal, which is the mini project to improve the connectivity in rural area. The rural area that have been chosen is Kampung Bukong, Kelili in Sarawak. So now, I will talk about the background of our project. Nowadays, internet connectivity considered as basic need in our daily life. This is because the effect of our current pandemic situation, which is COVID-19. So most of our tasks demand online access, such as meeting and also learning. So a good connection is really needed, as it will make every task easier and the message will be delivered successfully. We noticed that most of rural area in Sarawak have really bad connection, so we think that this is our chance and opportunity to improve the connectivity with the help of Maxis Communication Enterprise.
For the next part is tablet needs. The Malaysian Communication and Multimedia Commission (MCMC) have stated that internet usage among Malaysians has increased since the Movement Control Order (MCO) in March 2020. Open and Distance Learning (ODL) for students is also one of the activities that contribute to the sharp increase of internet usage in Malaysia. But one of the main problems that the students have to endure during online learning activities is internet connection problem, especially for those who live in a rural area. Several problems also contribute to poor internet connection issues in Kampung Bukong and Kilile. One of them is infrastructure issues. The other problem that also causes this internet connection issue is poor internet bandwidth. This issue must be resolved immediately so that the students who live there can face open and distance learning (ODL) without falling behind. The team event and exhibition management of Safaka Sdn Bhd will collaborate with Maxis Communication Enterprise along with the residents of Kampung Bukong to organize a program called Internet Connection Improvement. The purpose of this program is to provide an excellent telecommunication system for the students that are facing internet connection problem during open and distance learning (ODL).
Moving on to the next part, which is the goals and objective of this project. There are two goals that have been discussed, which are: the first one is to carry out mini project to improve the connectivity in Kampung Bukong and give better device for students for their online distance learnings. The second one is to introduce the online distance learning and work from home, as well as teach the student how to use the device properly and its access. So the main objectives here based on the goals are having the staff from Maxis company to help the residents in the Kampung Bukong with better connectivity and also teach them how to handle the situation effectively.
The main purpose of this program is to provide telecommunications among the students who facing with the connections problem during open and distance learning in the Kampung Bukong. Our managements from Safaka Sdn Bhd will have a collaborations with the Maxis Communications Enterprise along with the residents of the Kampung Bukong. This program is helping students to overcome technical difficulty and lack of the better resources to ensure that successful learning can be continued. There will be a free Wi-Fi with a high-speed internet to all places in need of such facility. This program will be held at the Kampung Bukong and Kelili of Sri Aman. We chose this location because we have received a lot of complaints from the students that live at the rural area having the problem with the internet connection during online classes. This program will be held on May 10, 2021 during a school holiday, where the most suitable date to all students able to join these events. Our target community is about hundreds of residents from the Kampung Bukong and 20 staff from Sekofa. We need a more volunteer to join this event so it can run smoothly and we can build a good relationship with other people.
So for the next part of description of the project is main collaborator. Our team, which is Team Event and Exhibition Management of Sakova Sdn Bhd, will have a collaboration with two important partners, which is Maxis Telecommunication Enterprise along with the residents of Kampong Bukong. The Maxis Communication Enterprise will fully involve by providing an electrical poles along with the internet modem. While for our staff, they will be assisting the residences and the team from Maxis Enterprise during the whole program, and they also taking part during the process of installation of the electrical poles as it is our company's specialty. Moving on to the next part is committee. The event director for this program is Shahira Ileni, follow up with the program coordinator, which is myself, Siti Guzaima, Olivia Daisy as the venue director, Nur Nazira of the official coordinator, along with Nur Zahira as the merchandising coordinator, and Siti Nur Adlina for the equipment coordinator. For the next part is SWOT analysis. The first part is strength. Our company is actually a telecommunication service provider where this kind of event, which is improving the internet connectivity in the rural area, are actually our specialty. Next, we have a very good and helpful partner in the success of this program. Next, we're moving on with the weaknesses. For the first weaknesses is we were short of staff during the making the preparation of this program, as it is still in MCO phase and not many staff are allowed to visit the location. For the next part is opportunities. As the program will carry out, it will help to introduce our company as the telecommunication service provider, and the event that we conduct will help the people in the rural area to improve their internet connectivity. It is also a good opportunity to collaborate with the big telecommunication enterprise like Macy's, and we work together to improve the internet connectivity there. Moving on with the last part, which is threat. It's very hard to approach the residents here after we email it regarding the program. We have to go to the location itself to talk to the head of community of Kampong Bukong to propose our program. The last part that I will present is the promotional plans. It is necessary to let the residents know about the project that will be held in their areas, so this is really vital. There are two methods that will be done, which is from the social media and also printed media. The social media part will basically use media platforms such as Instagram and Facebook to acknowledge people about this project. Lots of feeds and videos will be posted on the Maxis social media. For printed part, flyers will be given to every residential area. So that is all for me. I'm going to let the next presenter to talk about our project. Thank you.
For the next part is operational costs. The first in the list is the materials, which is Wi-Fi router, tablet, and also electrical pole that been sponsored by Maxis Enterprise. For the first, Wi-Fi router, the amount of unit that we need is 5 units, and the cost per unit is 150 ringgit. So we have to pay 750 ringgit for the total. For the next one is tablet, and we need 5 unit, and the cost per unit for each tablet is 200 ringgit. So the total is 1000 ringgit. And the last one is the electrical pole. The amount of unit that we need is 2, and the cost per unit is 1000 ringgit, so we have to pay 2000 ringgit for the total. The next in the list is the logistic, which is the cost is 50 ringgit. And the third in the list is fees and rental, which is first one, the transportation. We are renting the bus, only 1 unit. So the cost per unit of bus is 900 ringgit. So the total is 900 ringgit also. And the second one is the canopy. The amount of unit and minute is 2, and the cost for each canopy is 120 ringgit. So the total is 240 ringgit. The fourth in the list is publicity, which is banner and also radio and social media. For the banner, we are renting 1 unit, so the price of the rent is 80 ringgit, so the total we have to pay is 80 ringgit. And for the radio and social media, we only have to pay 150 ringgit. The fifth in the list is refreshment, which is the food and the drinks. The total unit is 50 unit and the cost per unit is 10 ringgit. So the total that we have to pay is 500 ringgit. And the last in the list is token of appreciation for the collaborators and also the staff of Presiden Berhad. For the collaborators, we need 20 unit, and for the staff of Presiden Berhad is 30 unit. And the cost per unit for both collaborators and staff of Presiden Berhad is 5 ringgit. So for the collaborators, we have to pay 100 ringgit, meanwhile the staff of Presiden Berhad is 150 ringgit for the total. So the total for this operational cost is 5,920 ringgit, and also including the budget that we get from the company, which is 5,000 ringgit, and also the sponsor from the Maxis Telecommunication Enterprise, which is 2,000 ringgit.
So, the expected outcomes from this program are: we build a good connection and team spirit between the team members of Sakofa, Maxis, and the students at Kampong Bukong and Kelili. It also to maintain our good image through this program. Then we enhancing the standard of living of the people, especially the youth, which are students that involved at Kampong Bukong and Kelili. Next, to enhancing the network connectivity that connects the devices. And lastly, it will bring together between our team and Maxis team and the student at Kampong Bukong and Kelili through information and technology nowadays.
As we can see, this is our program tentative, where we will arrive at the venue at 10 a.m. and we will start with the students and villagers registration until 10:30 a.m. After that, we will have some brief explanation about the Maxis plan and services from our special speakers will end around 12. After the speech, we will have 30-minute break for lunch and Zohor prayer. Second briefing, we will start at 1:30 p.m. until 3 p.m., where in this second briefing, our special speaker will explain about the low-cost membership package for Maxis plan. Next, at 3 p.m., we will have some activities with the students in order to verify the stability of the internet connection at the village, which will be done until 4 p.m. And after that, we will have another 30 minutes break for Asa prayer and tea time. Lastly, we will have the program closer at 4:30 until 5 p.m., where we will have some delivery of consolation and photo seasons with the participants before we end the program.
Alright, for the emails, we already sent the email invitation for collaboration between our company, which is Sakofa, regarding to the internet connection improvement to Maxis team. And then, their response that they accepted for our invitation for collaboration. So, this is our second email. We have to send another email invitation to invite a speaker from Maxis teams to give a talk about internet connection improvement program on promotional plans, benefits to student, and etc. And then
Maxis replied to our email and they agreed to give a talk. And then they sent 3 teams, and each team consists of 4 members of Maxis team.
As you can see the photo in the slide, we've done a site visit at the location for our project, which located at Kampong Bukong, Ukalili. And we took some photo of the internet tower at the village and the venue of the program.
And thank you. That's all from our group presentation. Bye.